Berlin. Shanghai. Montreal. We're bleeding operatives. Panic is spreading, and now we are axing our own?
Knox was a traitor. He would have caused incalculable damage.
And he won't be the last. This is exactly what the enemy wants. We need to fight the sickness, not the symptom.
And I have just the tool for the job.
Right. The Burnwood woman. Eric Soders warned you about her, didn't he? The Crusader.
I can handle Miss Burnwood. Everyone hates power until you offer them some.
You ought to know.
ICA speaks the enemy's language. We need them.
And once we don't?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Fact remains, we are shadowboxing. We need to know who we are up against.
I was getting to that. His name is Lucas Gray, the late Mr. Cobb's head of security. Cobb was ground zero, first of our operatives to die. It had to be one of his staff, someone with military training and access to the plane.
Grasping at straws.
Gray is a mercenary, a veteran of every backwater tragedy you've ever ignored on the 5 o'clock news. Chechnya, Sierra Leone, the list goes on, but before '89, nothing. No records of any kind.
Ah, come on. CIA, KGB, plenty of spies went dark.
After the curtain was lifted, I cast a very wide net. Lucas Gray simply does not exist.
If you're all quite done wetting yourselves with excitement, I couldn't give two shits where he came from. I only want to know one thing.
How does he know about us?
I swear to God, this hearts and flowers crap will get us both killed. Can't you see? Your so-called friend is working for them now. He's not the man you knew.
This is his fight too, Olivia. Even if he doesn't realize it. Like it or not, 47 is our last and only lead on the partners. He needs to remember.
He's coming for us. And unlike you, he won't hesitate.
Just get me inside. Rico, I need a favor.
Good morning, 47. Our Providence contact has shared the identity of the Shadow Client, a former mercenary and bodyguard by the name of Lucas Gray. His past is a black void, but our analysts are digging deep. Meanwhile, we've had a breakthrough of our own. Comparing the malicious attack patterns with global shipping and transportation routes, we've figured out how Mr. Gray and his paramilitaries move around the world undetected. They're using the distribution network of the Delgado cartel, Colombia's biggest drug manufacturer. Clearly, Gray must have struck a deal with the Delgados. Consequently, if we can cripple the cartel, we can severely limit the malicious strike range. But to do so, we need to slay a three-headed serpent. Sociopathic cartel head Rico Delgado and his two closest lieutenants, PR guru Andrea Martinez and savant chemist Jorge Franco. With equal parts guts and guile, Rico Delgado runs a thriving billion-dollar criminal empire. The word is, the brutal and volatile cartel head is hell-bent on becoming the #1 drug lord in the world. To achieve this, Martinez, a childhood friend of Delgado's, has been buttering up state leaders and decision-makers, paving the way for an expansion of the Delgado logistics network, while the brilliant but aloof and antisocial Franco has been hard at work developing a new type of super cocaine. So, three of Colombia's most infamous crime lords inhabiting a decidedly hostile environment. I will leave you to prepare. Welcome to Columbia, 47. The remote village of Santa Fortuna awaits you deep inside the Colombian rainforest. An iron-fisted Delgado cartel rules over the village and its surroundings. Security around Santa Fortuna and the closed-off cartel compound is extremely tight. Armed sicarios patrol the streets of the village, ready to enforce harsh punishments to those who do not comply. Rumors persist of hidden transportation cave systems connecting the village, the cartel compound, and the hidden coca fields beyond. It is a rare occurrence to have all three cartel leaders present in the village at the same time. Expect that all targets are protected by scrupulous killers, armed with automatic weapons. Rico Delgado inhabits his fortified mansion on the outskirts of the village, while Andrea Martinez can be found in her village office or around Santa Fortuna itself. And Jorge Franco is engaged in development of a new drug in his field laboratory. Happy hunting, 47.
This is a smart investment. You know how I know that? I have the only rickshaw in town, and when backpackers see a rickshaw, they have to ride it. It's in their code or something. Oh yeah, I was the one who told you to start your place the day you inherited. If you had listened to me, you wouldn't have to come up with old topic too.
So, the ever-classy...
Oye, so how about Luisa and that new class of her?
Coming down to us dirty villagers won't wear some particular statue.
Sure, I was follow.
You're going to be gone, Okay,
Does that foundation look entirely stable to you?
Well, I'm not Mason, but no. No, it doesn't.
Just respect.
Most importantly, I pray that our
Loco.
we talk about the boss like that, or do we go straight to the people of his bed?
Got to go and drain the litter. Drank so much cerveza last night.
Well, it's your own fault, parce. Drinking that much on the job.
¿Qué hubo, pues?
Looks like at least one of those lazy musicians managed to stumble onto the stage. So? You managed to get everything fixed?
It's really difficult, Miss Martinez. I'm working. We're all working.
So the statue is still on stage?
Yeah, isn't it? But as long as no one tampers with it, it's old.
And the band?
Still missing.
Guess what else will be missing if you don't get this in order? I'm returning to my office. Get this fixed now.
I will take care of it.
You heard the news about the Moreno? How they had 15 guys in lockup in Mala, and yet all of them worked 2 hours after Brim broke in?
That's only half the story. Martino...
Seconds to decide which wire to cut before you've done it wrong.
Do I know him?
Hey, yeah, I used to be in a band too.
You're on pretty weak ground. Better be careful.
Ay, Dios mío. Ay, my head. What a body.
2 musicians on stage now.
I've seen more progress in American politics in the last century than I have with this band in the last 2 days.
What are you up to? Stop messing around and...
You there. What is the status? Tell me something good here.
I'm afraid. This way, everyone! Mr. Delgado will be here soon. Come on now!
Come on. I'm trying to get away. She goes right this way. What? What do we have here? Oh, that's funny.
People of San Fortuna, the saints are truly smiling upon you all. This is a day of celebration and joy. Today, the Delgados present to you a gift unlike anything you have ever seen. Remember, we are here to help you. And from now on, the watchful and caring eyes of the cartel will be upon you day and night. We will protect you from the corruption of the big city and the crooked government. Rico Delgado has promised me just this morning to step up and become the patron saint of San Fortuna. So, as we wait for him to descend, take a moment to feel in your heart the natural gratitude and pride that comes from such a promise. You will, now and forever, be under the wings of the Delgado cartel. We will guide you and protect you and care for you as if you were our very own children. And so, it is my immense pleasure to present to you the benefactor of San Fortuna, the Lion of Bogota, the man who has taken it upon himself to destroy corruption and evil in this proud nation of ours. A man whose only concern...
Nicely done, 47. Poetic justice coming up.
And all of proud Colombia. I give to you Rico Delgado.
My dear, wonderful, grateful people of Santa Fortuna, it brings warmth to my heart to see you here today. For years, decades, we have struggled against the oppressive forces of the outside world. For years, the Delgado cartel has been a bulwark against those who seek to do harm to you all. Well, today, we celebrate this struggle and the victories we have earned. Today, I grant you this symbol of freedom and rebellion. May it forever light your days and nights with hope of greatness and serve as something to aspire.
Hey, Parce, where are you going?
All of you can become as many one.
Rico Delgado has been eliminated. Nicely done.
Not good enough, man. Not even close. What?
Dios.
Would you mind getting off your ass and checking that out?
Yeah.
do you think you are, the Wild West? Get that damn thing out of sight. Hey, soldier! Ah, don't...
Man, you read me! Someone is shooting a weapon!
Hello there.
Huh? Yeah, I'm checking out some weird noise. We'll get back to you, okay?
Wow.
Hey, if anyone is there, come out.
Someone gets hurt.
I heard from my uncle who lives in Bogota that White Stadia.
That is Jorge Franco, the Delgado cartel's chief chemist.
So, as it should be obvious to anyone, once this majestic piece of machinery is up and running, productivity will explode. It will be a brave new world. Valuable creatures as such. Soon, the new machine will take over. Quality will once again be at the required level. It will, simply put, amazing. I see. You will still need people to operate it, right? No? So, that sounds wonderful for you, I guess.
Franco confirmed down. Nice work, 47.
Ah, sí, ahora me acuerdo. Have you heard about David's new friend? She's apparently a
Diana,
really
at ease, soldier.
American woman. Also, she's 75. Not judging. Oh my God.
I'm just calling to sort out the last details of our arrangement. My employer has agreed to donate the sum of $500,000 US to your special interest group. Like yourself, we see bribery and corruption as a major area of concern in our country.
All targets neutralized. This should paralyze the cartel. Excellent work, 47. Now head for an exit.
Hey, please, I need some help here.
Hey, hey, tenemos problemas! Salir! Get out! Move it now!
Hey, you ready?
Something's
Sorry, come on.
That's pushing so far.